And that's what they sound like. This is the wheel set for the budget mountain bike build. You could follow that series if you hit subscribe, and we're putting it together for under $400. So I'm really excited for it. Stay tuned for more. What's up everyone? This is going to be part 2 of the giant ATX budget mountain bike build. The wheels are on the porch and pretty much all the parts are here to build the bike. So we're going to go through the parts and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to the bike to get it ready for all the new stuff that I'm going to put on it. Whew. They're pretty light too. This is the bike. I'm gonna pull it out right now and show you what I plan to do to it before we get it all back together. I'm gonna pull it out right now. We've got lots of bikes and boards and wheels. Now I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I plan on doing to this bike and what I would typically do to a budget mountain bike like this to get it into a good high performance riding condition. And let's just jump into it right now, and then we'll go into the studio and look at all the parts that I got for the bike as well. As you can see, nothing is on the bike right now as far as like the new parts. I'm going to break the frame all the way down to just the frame and then pretty much recondition the frame. I'm going to see what I could do about the paint, but I'll probably just end up painting it or stripping it. Let me know what you think. Should I go with an aluminum bare frame, or do you want me to paint it a cool color? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to keep the drivetrain on it. It's got a Shimano 7-speed drivetrain. It doesn't really have anything, no name. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's a Tourney. It's a Tourney drivetrain, and you just got a standard 3-piece crank up front, and it looks to me like these chain rings are removable, which is really good. So I could take these off and put a narrow wide chain ring, which I purchased already. So if you're in the market for a budget mountain bike like this, then make sure, if you plan on upgrading it, check out the chain rings up front to make sure that they aren't riveted, because if they're riveted, then you're kind of screwed and you have to purchase a whole new crank arm and pretty much just bottom bracket and switch out the whole thing while you're at it. But since this has Allen screws in it, then I can go ahead and just put a narrow wide chain ring on there, which I have. I also got some pedals for it, and then what else do I have for it? I purchased some grips and bars for it, and then I'm gonna take off these shifters and replace them with something else because they look pretty bad. And if I have to, I'll order a new shifter. Since I'm converting it over to a 1-by, I'd rather have like a nice shifter on there and make it look a little bit better than this. And then the last and most important part of this is going to be the wheels. These wheels are really bad. Again, they came off of a Walmart bike and were put on here because this bike was probably stolen, and so these are pretty much worthless. I took the rear one off. Doesn't even, there's no point in trying to ride the bike how it was. And they're actually 26-inch rims, so the person just kind of threw them on there. And I actually noticed that they had widened the spacing back here with the 26-inch wheel that they put in here. So I'm hoping that that doesn't affect the new wheel that I'm putting in, because it was a few millimeters wider, and there's a lot of I guess force being applied outward on both sides. So yeah, what else am I gonna do to this bike? Definitely change the seat out, have a seat, and then I'm going to take this fork and restore it, try to get it back to its working order. I know that there's a lot of pitting on there, but I'm gonna see what I could do about that, just to restore it into a running condition, to see if I can, and it'll be an experiment for this project. Other than that, it's pretty much gonna be finished. It's an entire build process, so I have to redo the entire bike, but it's gonna be fun, and I hope that it's a learning experience for everyone watching. And now let's jump to the studio. And back here, I'm just gonna show you a little sneak peek of something, if I could get it into view. Right here we have a new project as well, so after this current project is over, this is going to be not the next one, but somewhere down the line. It's a Felt 9 Trail 29er. Okay, this is by no means a product review for any of these products. If that's what you think, then you could probably go somewhere else. If you want product reviews for these products, then just comment down below and I'll do a long-term review on them. I don't want to take any B-roll or anything like that of these products, just because it's harder than you would think, and to get the video out in time, it's just easier for me to shoot it and talk about it later. If you want a product review for any of the specific products that I talk about, just let me know and I'll make sure to make a video about it. But let's get into the boxes and see what I actually got. The AC just kicked on. Awesome. Some of these products aren't for this specific project, but some of them will work, and this is one of those products. These are not hydraulic disc brakes, they're mechanical disc brakes. I'm probably going to use the levers from this box, and then it came with 160 discs and some cables, which are always nice to have, and some chintzy feeling mechanical disc brakes. If you're looking for cheap ones, don't go with the Amazon or eBay no-name ones. Just get some lower end Shimano ones or some Tektro brakes. They're just gonna work better. But for what I'm actually using this on a dirt jumper conversion from caliper, or from regular, I guess they're V brakes, to do a disc brake, just to see if it works. In theory, they were like 20 bucks. And these two first parts are actually for the dirt jumper build. This is a American to European bottom bracket adapter, and this will allow me to put mountain bike cranks on the Walmart dirt jumper. If you want to see that video, then I'll post it right now in the corner or something. I'll put it in the description too. But this is for converting an American style bottom bracket, which is typically found on cheaper Walmart bikes or older BMX bikes. I'll use that to convert that dirt jumper over to mountain bike cranks, which is going to be awesome. And then another product that isn't for the giant build, this one is a chain for my road bike build that I'll be showing pretty soon, because all I have to do is put together a video and it'll be done. So the rest of the products should be for the ATX build, with the exception of this one. This video should just be titled Unboxing of Various Parts for Bike Projects. This one is a disc brake caliper adapter for a non-disc brake bike frame. I just want to see if this will work and test it out to see if it even will be safe to use, and if it does work, then I'm going to try to get it welded to the frame. And that was all that was in this box. So most of the parts, all of the parts weren't for the budget mountain bike build, but these ones are. I'm going really fast because I only have like 5 minutes left of recording time and I don't want to shoot more videos. But these are the cheapest mountain bike grips on Amazon right now. And I actually might do a video on these because they were like $5 or $6 and they feel really good. Those are called, don't even know, Zato, Z-A-T-O. Zato, can you read that? I don't know. But they feel really grippy, and they actually have an inner plastic mold and then the outer grip, which is really cool. So that's the first thing for the project. And then the next thing for the project is also the most budget-friendly narrow wide chainring on Amazon, which is called the JG Bike. Any of the narrow wide chainrings that I've used from Amazon that aren't name brand have worked just as well as race face chainrings. And actually, my race face chainrings don't work a lot of times. Like, I've had them drop chains a lot, and then with these ones, like any of the, you know, no name chainrings, I haven't had any issues with. So machining like that, I feel like is pretty safe to trust, especially for a chainring. And then some pedals. These are the cheapest pedals on Amazon for, these are a alloy pedal, and I just wanted to go with alloy to try it out on this bike. I haven't ridden alloy pedals on my mountain bike before, and these ones, they're a little bit smaller than I would typically ride, but they were, again, really cheap. And hopefully the quality and performance doesn't show from that level of cheapness, but that's what I'm using on this bike right now, just to get it together, and I'll let you know how they ride whenever we get it on the bike. So pretty much just have pedals, grips, and a chainring, and then I have bars coming from China, so they'll be here in like a month probably. And then these are the most important part of the build. They're the WTB wheel set, and I'm gonna open them up real quick and then show you what they look like. The box is pretty light, actually. These wheels feel pretty narrow though. Alright. And that's what they look like. They feel pretty good too. Alright, let's get this box out of here. Just some skewers in there. These wheels feel pretty good. I'm in focus now. The spokes are pretty well tensioned, and it seems true from what I could see out of my eye. And the wheels aren't really inflated. But for like I got these for $139 from Cycling Deals, I think. I'll put the actual link right now. And what a deal. I mean, they're not the best wheel set in the world, but they'll do the job. And that's pretty much it for today's video. If you want to follow along this build series, the next video is going to be me taking down the bike, cleaning it out, and then, you know, restoring all the parts on it. So hit the subscribe button if you want to follow this budget mountain bike build, and don't forget to go out there and create your own adventure however you can. Spread some positivity. I'll see you on the next one. Mahalo.